What's going on, guys? I'm Mike Berlin, and this is Wild Fed Family, and today is the opening day of turkey season here in the state of Georgia. Now, there's been a lot going on. It's been an exciting morning, so let me hit the rewind button, and I'll take you back to when I first got started. What's up, y'all? It's the opening day of turkey season, and it is about 6:45 in the morning, and I'm roughly about a 100-yard walk back into the woods. Now, I'm just hanging out here. The owls are hooting, and I got a bunch of farm roosters crowing around here, and I am just listening for gobbles, trying to locate birds. So I'm gonna hang out here. I might even let out a couple yelps. As soon as I hear a gobble, I'm headed that way. It's been a little quiet, and it's gonna be a couple more minutes until they get out of their roost and really start moving. I'm trying to find some hens, but the anticipation is absolutely killing me because they are silent this morning. So I'm just posted up here against a giant oak tree. A nice place to sit. I got a good view, and it's fairly open. So I'm just sitting here listening and putting out a couple yelps every 5-10 minutes or so. But there's this common belief that turkeys will only gobble when the barometric pressure is high. Well, I'm gonna do a little experiment today. Right now, it is 30.13 inches and rising. So 2.92 inches is neutral. But we'll see if the turkeys start talking a little bit more as this barometric pressure goes up. I don't know. It's a theory I've always wanted to test, and this good slow day is the time to test it. I hope it's true. Y'all, I just stood up and was about to walk around a little bit, and I have a hen yelping probably 75 yards in front of me, so I'm hanging tight. Hopefully she's got some gobblers chasing her, but we'll find out. That turned into absolutely nothing, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna walk back to the truck and ride back to the house, make myself a cup of coffee, and give it a little bit, then come back out. But I don't know what it is. It's been a brisk 40-degree morning, and I've only heard one gobble, and that had to have been at least 400, 500 yards off that way, which is not on the property, not even close to it. So I'm gonna go get some hot coffee and then come back, and hopefully the birds are in the mood. I don't know what it is, but try again a little bit. Well, I'm headed back out now, and the thing about turkeys is they can be super unpredictable. Now, there's a lot of things that go into their activity, which I really don't know all the ins and outs of it, but what I do know is there's no sense in walking around the woods and educating silent birds when they are not talking and they are not in the mood to breed, because that essentially is what gets a tom killed. So right now I got a belly full of eggs and toast. I got a hot cup of coffee. It's about an hour later, and the temperature has come up roughly 10 degrees. So we'll see if that makes a difference. Hopefully they're feeling better. I know that I am, and I'm ready to get back out there. So let's try again. Here we go. So earlier today, I came out here, sort of by this feeder, within 100 yards of it, and don't worry, that feeder is completely empty, as you can see. But yeah, I figured I was gonna change up my plans. Now I'm on 100 acres, so I have plenty of walking that I can do. There's a turkey. woods, obviously. And another bird ran off the other direction. I don't know if it was a tom behind her or what, but that is so cool. As soon as I can get a line of sight break from her, I'm finding a tree and I'm letting her do the calling for me. What I was trying to say is that I gotta put a hog sign all around the base of this feeder. So they've been coming in here rooting up the salty soil from the salt blocks I've been putting down. But I got big options as well. Thankfully, I got my blind right there. So I'm gonna go hide in that real quick. And that right there is why I let it warm up a little bit. Took a little break, let the turkeys wake up and do their thing. But if you're ever wondering what a horny hen sounds like, that's it right there. That was really cool to watch. All right, now we just gotta find her boyfriend. Right now we're just having a little singing competition. But between the two of us, I mean, if there's any toms in the area, they're gonna find us. So I hope she keeps it up. And you know what the amazing thing is? With all that noise that her and I were just making, not a single gobble. I mean, the toms are absolutely silent today. So I learned a little lesson from watching that bird, because she had another bird behind her that ran the other direction. I guess she saw me, but this hen right here did not. She's just walking around making calls and ended up picking up some other birds. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna hold tight, move a little bit, sit down, call, and sit. Move a little bit, sit down, call, and sit. Right now, I'm in this blind. She's, I don't know, 100 yards away now. But I'm gonna hang tight for probably 20 minutes and then start moving. So I think I'm gonna act like that hen and do a little walking and calling now. I don't know about you, but my least favorite thing about using mouth call is having to constantly resist the unconscious urge to just chew on it and completely destroy it. I have to stop myself every time. But they're convenient and effective. Anyone home? Y'all, for about the last year, I have scoured Amazon for a gallon mason jar with a wide mouth rim on it, and Amazon could not find it for me, but the woods will always provide. So, no turkeys yet, but I got a gallon mason jar. There's a little bit more of that pig action. So it is now noon, and I've probably covered at least about 5 miles. And every 100 to 200 yards, stopping, yelping, making some noise, and I've yet to hear a gobble. Now, I've said a couple times in this video that the gobblers have been absolutely silent today. Now, when I was sitting at one of these trees, my mom sent me a devotional, and it was titled Silent Saturday. And to give you a little context, today is Easter Saturday, and March 30th, 2024. And the main message behind it was that God made himself known on Friday. You know, he tore the curtain, he sacrificed his son, the sky went black, the presence of God was obvious. Sunday is the next day that we look forward to. But without Silent Saturday, you miss out on the extraordinary miracle that it was that Jesus rose again. Now, if he was to lay in that tomb for 15 minutes and then come out, it wouldn't have nearly, the grip that it does now. But that Silent Saturday makes everything else so much more worth it. So, on these days when you're out in the woods and you get a Silent Saturday, whether you're waiting for an elk to bugle, a deer to grunt, ducks to fly, or a turkey to gobble, just keep in mind that sometimes the process and the journey is just as rewarding as the end goal. If you don't have these days where you're unsuccessful, then the successful days don't mean nearly as much. So keep on plugging away and enjoy all the little things. Enjoy getting out here and enjoy finding peace in God's creation, because I know I do. That's all I got for today. It's been an awesome morning, and God bless. Happy Easter, and I'll see you on the next video.